Hello everyone, APOC here. Today you're going to be watching a Malphite tutorial. I just recently got Malphite not too long ago. Saw a couple of good players out there using them very effectively. So decided to give them a shot myself. Okay, here Katarina and I are heading towards that middle bush for the level 1 gank. We had a Master Yi not too far behind, but it would have been a lot better if we would have been as a whole group. And Katarina's the first one to go into that bush and gets completely destroyed by the whole enemy team there. That Treeline got a little too greedy, decided to chase her the whole way, and I ignited him, killed him. Misfortune used her exhaust on me, tried to slow me down, and I popped my ghost just to get that little extra boost of speed, so she wouldn't get the finishing shot on me. And I popped a potion and decided to go back to help Master Yi kill that LeBlanc there. My granite shield comes up, which is my passive, and I decided to take on that Misfortune head on. And she actually makes a mistake there by not using her range to engage me. And then I ping her. Master Yi comes to my aid, and we get an ace on the team. Great way to start a game there. This is not too long after that. We just decided to keep laning. Katarina took top, and me and Master Yi decided to take bottom. We were laning against LeBlanc and Misfortune, as you can see. Decided to give a little harass to LeBlanc there, using my Q. I really like that spell. It's ranged. It's not a skill shot. Slows down the enemy. And you can really use it effectively to harass in the early levels. So Master Yi has left the lane. He decides he wants to go try and gank top. He's trying to get that Treeline up there, and I'm moving as fast as I can. Something going on. Decided to stay at bottom lane with these two guys. Treeline, I guess, tries to evade him, and I just try to keep my distance because they are both ranged, and I'm a melee character, so that's what happens when you don't. You take a beating like I just did. Luckily, I had my two potions, one that I popped earlier and popped right now, and then have another one just in case I need it. So then they get the kill up there. Yi decides to come down and help. I ping LeBlanc, but he waits too long, and he decides to go in there when we have none of our minions in there, and the enemy has like 20 of them. And he decides to go in there and take a beating, and he has his skill there, which heals him. So I guess he'll trade some mana for health and stay in lane. Pushes pretty far back to our turret. Usually it's in the early levels it's kind of hard to lane if you're both melee characters against ranged characters, but I gotta say I love Malphite's passive, his granite shield. It takes 10% of his maximum health as a shield, absorbs all that damage, and if it gets broken while you're being attacked, then it recharges 8 seconds after being out of combat. So very useful, very useful. I typically build Malphite as a total physical tank. So because some of his skills depend on the amount of armor he has. So on my runes, I actually max out the armor, which gives me 25 armor to start with, plus whatever the baseline is at level 1, and that actually makes me very durable in early fights, especially against melee characters. That coupled with my granite shield, it's very useful. And so I use marks, seals, and glyphs in armor, and quintessences. I actually don't use armor for that. I believe I'm using Armor Pen. Just because I usually use Rammus, and Rammus has a skill that that lowers the enemy. His taunt lowers the enemy armor, so it's very useful with Rammus. And like I said earlier, I had just recently gotten Malphite not too long ago, so that was his page, and it worked very well too. And there earlier we just got away from a team fight there. None of us died. None of the enemy team died. So it's pretty much just back and forth. Now LeBlanc there trying to guess harass me a little in the jungle there, but I took pretty much no damage because of my granite shield. And we go back to laning. Master Yi using his Alpha Strike to do a little harass on her. And keep pushing. Want to get away from these. Want to push these minions to the middle. Don't want to be too close to our turret there. And there, Katarina catches Trinimir jungling, ignites, and starts beating him up. Uses his ult, and I slow him so he doesn't catch up to her, and down he goes. You know, he might have gotten her if Trinimir wouldn't have gotten nerfed a couple of patches back. They nerfed his ult down a second, so yeah, he went down pretty fast. And Master Yi got that LeBlanc kill there after his team, Trinimir's team, tried to go and help him. Misfortune kept her distance. She actually just ran. Her strut helps her get away from fights really easily as long as she doesn't get attacked. And I actually decide to keep pushing on the turret, give it a few attacks just to bring it down as much as I can. I feel pretty comfortable being here, even though she's ranged, just because of my granite shield. So as soon as my granite shield goes down, I back up a little until it recharges. And Master Yi apparently is coming back from the shop, back to lane, and LeBlanc is back. Quick respawns in the early levels. There I use my my Q spell to harass LeBlanc a little.
I'm moving as fast
It seemed like she was the squishier out of the two. Decided to, you know, just keep pressing, keep her down just in case we decide to engage. She'll be that much easier of a target. And I just hit level 6, and my team decides to take on red buff there. I don't attack red buff because something like Trinimir that has the ability to go through walls can easily take it. So here, I pop my ult. I didn't think I was going to get both of them, but I ended up getting both of them, and LeBlanc goes down instantly. And followed by Misfortune, which is killed by Darth Noob Slayer. And that actually causes them to quit. Very sad, when two teammates abandon you in a 3v3. And you know, the win was inevitable. Still wanted to show you guys this. That Trinimir came in. I knew he was going to use his spinning sword thing, and to try to kill Katarina because she was quite low. And I waited until he came out of it to use my ult to stun him, and then use my seismic shard, which is my Q skill, to slow him so he wouldn't get her. And a few seconds later, it was a good game. Very sad it ended on a 3v1, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. The tribunals will take judgment on them, right? So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed.